we're going to show you that your dog and your cat and your bowl of fish may be what's keeping you healthy. Perhaps man's best friend is also man's best medicine.
Well, I wish I could have him.
He's talking to me right now. Oh, yeah, come on. Okay, Squeenie. Now, let's... Yeah, where are you going to go? Ouch. You got rough that time. Yes, you did. Huh? That wasn't fair. No, it wasn't fair. You just squeak, 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 squeak.
Yeah, I'll share them with you, but you can't have them. How about that?
Would you believe you can avoid and relieve stress, depression, and illness without going to the doctor or your therapist? All you have to do is head to the pound or pet store and pick out a pet. And it doesn't matter if it's a cute puppy or kitten or a placid tank of fish. All can lower your blood pressure, make a withdrawn child smile, and make someone in a nursing home feel loved. Just how can pets be more than man's best friend? Well, studies have shown that an animal can be a transitional object. Now, that means that an older person who may have lost friends and relatives can transfer their affections to a pet. That means animals can really be man's best medicine. Dr. Queenie Mills, a developmental psychologist at the University of Illinois, herself a dog lover, has been bringing animals to several Champaign County nursing homes, and she feels pets are great companions for the elderly.
We need to be needed, and when we take care of a pet, the pet is dependent upon us, and that makes us feel worthwhile. Many of us need the companionship of a pet, somebody to love us and love us unconditionally. And unloved people are not very healthy people.
The response of the elderly in nursing homes to their visiting friends has been phenomenal. Here at the Clark Lindsay Nursing Home and at the Garwood Minimal Care Facility, smiles sweep across the faces as puppies, kittens, and rabbits are held and cuddled.
I never had a puppy myself.
You never did?
No.
She's soft and lovable.
Someone you can give your love to, huh?
Uh-huh.
A pet will love you no matter what you do or who you are or how you smell or how you look. And in fact, if you come home late and the pet is 4 hours late having its dinner, it will greet you more effusively than if you come on time.
At the Garwood Center, Dr. Mills has just finished a 6-month experimental program with this little guy, Pepper. Pepper was a resident dog and still visits several times a week.
Now, what are you going to do? You want to sit up nice? Come on.
We found other people who were not really relating to the other residents, and they began talking with one another about the dog.
Sue Greer is the activities director at the Garwood facility, and since Pepper first arrived, she's added a parakeet, 2 guinea pigs, a mouse, and fish to the menagerie.
Okay, the residents have benefited in many ways. They increased their socialization with the staff because most of the animals acted as a catalyst between the staff and the resident. For people who are involved, see the animal as a non-threatening thing, and they're able to love it and it's able to love them back.
I've seen it here before we got them, and it was just a dead, plain old dead. There was nothing there. We did have the dog here for quite a while, but then now there's something to fondle and take care of.
Oh, I love all animals, regardless of what they are, even little goats.
Would you like to have a pet?
I have a big German Shepherd dog. That's a baby. Just wash my old dirty hands. Something belongs to me, I feel like, even though it doesn't.
Now we've seen how folks react to animals, but how are they good for our health? Well, studies have shown that just talking to an animal or petting it can lower your blood pressure. Interestingly, talking to a fellow human being raises it. Another study done with coronary patients shows that having a pet and developing a bond with it kept 50 of 53 pet owners alive, while 11 of 39 non-pet owners died. Clover Gowling, a graduate student working with Dr. Mills, sums up the health benefits.
In the same way that we are introducing the animal for its own value, we are saying, here is something you haven't thought about for a long time. It does force people to think of things that they don't ordinarily think of. And when an animal can stimulate that kind of conversation, it takes a person outside of self. They begin to think of other things. These individuals have a reason to get up in the morning. Somebody needs to be fed. Somebody needs to be let out. Somebody needs me to speak to it. Whatever the perception, it gives a reason for being.
Pets are also being used to brighten the lives of children confined to hospitals and in prison rehabilitation programs. Now, who would have thought that that old family dog that's been around as long as you can remember just might be helping to keep you healthy? Dr. Mills is now working with several Champaign-Urbana hospitals, hoping to get permission to bring animals into their pediatrics wards and into their hospice programs.